my God. They need to make an easier way to share this shit. This is rather annoying. What's up, y'all? I'm just trying to share. Why the fuck is she still on my shit? My bad, I said that out loud. Oh my gosh, it makes you go through all these. Hey, y'all. They need an easier way for this shit. And then it only lets you do 10 at a time. Come on, Phoenix. You are being very hateful today, Phoenix. Thank you. It only let me do 10, Chrissy. Hello, everybody. Hey, Tracy. Yeah, it only let me do 10. I don't know why. Hey, B. Hi, Con. I gotta go all the way back. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you, Coffee. Welcome in.
Hey there.
Welcome in.
Hey there.
Hey, Chris. KJA. Changed your name. Hey, Iowa girl. Ah, shit. Bastard. I didn't get the user.
You didn't get the, Are we
Yeah.
looking for somebody in particular? Hey, Clipnote. Yeah, are you telling
Oh
her
my
hey?
goodness.
I said
What was
that. She's right
that?
by me. Oh, Charlotte. She was
Oh
saying hey to
man, she's
Clipnote.
kind of. Hey, girl, Tony. Damn, I don't think I've heard that one out of her yet. Whew.
Yeah, she was right by the phone.
Yeah, spicy kitty.
Yes, that is, she is. Most definitely.
Thank you, Lucy. Oh, I know who I was looking for. Let me get my grandma in here.
Isn't your grandma like, you know?
It's my TikTok grandma. Isn't it time for your bedtime? Pretty sure. Look, Phoenix is getting ready to do it again. Leave her alone. What's wrong with you? You know, we hold lives about men like you. Okay, get over here. Every time I come on here, they
Thanks, Chrissy.
change the settings around. Why?
Lord, see, she still got everybody saying happy birthday to me.
Yes, yes. Happy birthday, Krista.
No, they look. You're not gonna start that.
It's your birthday.
Don't, no, ma'am.
Thank you, Con. Hey,
Oh, I
Andy.
need to do mine too.
Thank you, Chastity. Maddie Pickles. They're getting ready to start fighting again.
Because of the
The
box,
cats.
man.
Yeah. Is it because of the box? See?
There they go.
Stop it.
Is she fixed?
Oh, thank you,
Oh,
Con.
that was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they're both fixed. They're
Uh-oh.
fighting over a damn box on who's going to
Over
lay
a
on the
box.
box.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Thank you, Con. That was
Thank you,
cute.
Tiffany.
Fighting over a box. Oh, Lord. Sounds
Yeah,
kind of
that's
like
all it
mine.
is.
Sounds like my children. The furry ones, that is. It laid gifts. Oh, boy.
Why can't I mute for a minute? What the fuck?
I don't
Need to
know.
tell. My button is gone. Like, what the hell is that?
Button for what?
There. There. Hold on a second.
Hey, Goosey. Hey, Val. Hey, Con. Who else? Come on. Hey, B. Hey, homegirl. I gotta go down the list. I was preoccupied. Hey, Tiffany. Thank y'all for the gifts. Thank you, thank you. Who did I miss? I
Thank
know
you,
I missed a
Tiffany.
lot of people because there's 45 in here.
Hey, Jonesy. Yeah, I was trying to send it. It only lets me
Hey,
send
Jonesy.
out 10 invites. And I'm sure I
Hey,
forgot
Cass.
somebody. They'll scream at me later.
Yeah. Hello, Cass. Hey, Tracy. Hi, Wicked.
Wonder where Strewy is.
I don't know.
Must have passed out.
Probably.
So, what did y'all think? Well, first of all, it's good to see everybody. I know it's been a minute since I've been live. What did y'all think about Angie's live today? Hey, Amy. Hey, Hot Mess.
Oh, Princess is here. Hi, Amy.
Very rude, for sure. Yeah. That's how I felt. It was going good. Ooh, my nipples are tangling.
Oh, hell. Oh, boy. You
It
in for
was
a
going
ride, y'all.
really good. I know, D. I'm sorry. I felt it was going good. We touched on some things that we normally talk about, but Krista came out and spoke about some things that she normally doesn't talk about. And we had a couple of guest speakers, and then it shifted. And yeah, thank you, Hot Mess. Yeah, it shifted. And so I know a lot of y'all, the live ended abruptly. So to fill some of y'all in, a couple of nights ago, there was a live where Shell and Mel and all of them and Bobby Joe and Wildfire and a couple other people took a pledge
I'm sorry. Let me mute. I can't. I'm a mute.
Apparently, this pledge was to. Now, I didn't catch the whole live, so I don't know what happened before that. But I just caught this one little part. So people were taking a pledge to stop bullying, and if you see somebody bullying or whatever, to say something. If you see people like getting into it, to say something. And Shell had asked me, she was like, Shay, are you in? Of course, I still don't know the whole story of what's going on, so I'm just like, yep. My little short voice there. And then it was mentioned also that if somebody's messaging you, now this was between Mel and them, if somebody's messaging you things about other people, you tell them you don't want it, you're not partaking in it. Yeah. So in today's live with Ange, Mel got in a box and, well, if y'all caught it, you caught it. uh, she said that somebody sent her information about Stewie's live. I was trying to understand what she was talking about. I was in Stewie's live, but I didn't hear anything that was bad. But at the same time, I'm not going to I'm not going to stop Stewie from saying how she feels because one, Stewie wasn't in that live. She didn't take no damn pledge. Me, I still didn't know like the full extent of the pledge, but I don't mind stepping up. I don't mind that at all. My problem is there's people that think that they can do things and it doesn't apply to them, but it applies to everybody else. Now, mind you, before this pledge was done, for 2 weeks, Stewie was getting the shit dragged out of her in the comments of somebody's live, and then some issues had happened in a box where somebody was allowed to go after Stewie. So, of course, Stewie is not going to stand for this pledge, and she's going to have shit to say. How much can you keep poking at somebody and not expect them to fucking snap at some point? So you're fine, hot mess. Y'all, if y'all accidentally scroll out, you don't have to tell us. I'm not one of those people. I don't give a shit.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Right, Goosius. Yes, right. Well, her and Stewie haven't spoke. So of course there's gonna be some animosity, on Stewie's side. They haven't spoke. Stewie hasn't been present in the live. She hasn't, there's been no resolution to what had happened.
Thank you,
And
Con.
however, where was this pledge when lives were being held for 3 weeks in a row about different people in front of hundreds of people? Where was the pledge when Stewie was being shamed for sleeping on an air mattress at her brother's or for being homeless or overweight? Where was the pledge then? So, yes, I have a hard time telling Stewie, uh, don't say nothing to them or about them. That is something that they need to resolve and should be addressed. Everybody else's shit gets addressed, but Stewie's. I don't know if y'all have noticed that.
Cliff Notes, it's what it sounds like.
Yeah. So this pledge didn't come about until something had happened to two people over there, from what I'm gathering. Something about Bobby was swatted at the graveyard at night, and then something with wildfire. So now that something has happened to them, everybody wants to take a stand and be supportive and put their differences to the side and this and that. How do you put your differences to the side when somebody just has been letting people in their life wreck them? How do you do that? Mine too. But you're supposed to be asleep because you got school tomorrow, so let's pretend like you're asleep.
I'm trying, but my phone.
Hey, Straight Glad. You
Hey,
know,
Fruity.
so in the midst of me trying to figure out exactly what Mel was talking about, there was many different lies that she told. One minute somebody sent the shit to her, sent clips to her. The next minute she hadn't watched it. The next minute she watched it and she's coming over on her own accord. But my thing is one, I was trying to be understanding. Okay, so I was giving her that. I was trying to be understanding, even though she just came into a live that had nothing to do with what happened in Stewie's live. It should have been taken up when Stewie went live. So that shit got ruined quick. But then you tried to say that I'm trying to twist it in drama because I'm starting to talk facts here. But I'm also, upon me saying, Stewie is hurt, there's unresolved issues. I'm sure she felt that I was making excuses for Stewie, but I'm not. It's the truth. I was also trying to be understanding to what Mel was feeling. But she had to be really fucking rude about that too. If I wanted to start drama and be rude right off the bat, I would have let her ass have it. Because I've been really quiet on the nonsense that has been happening for a while. Because it's not, for me, some shit is not even worth addressing. But also, there's some people in this world. There's some people in this world that never see wrong in their actions. Hey, Denalia. They never see wrong. They're never willing to understand or see things from somebody else's point of view. And so at this point, I don't even try to really argue about this shit. I just been quiet about it. You also got people who will wreck their own shit. The more you let them talk, the more it shows. Yeah, I get it. I had been holding back with the slick comments myself. I don't have
I
a
also feel like since she had the issue with me, she could have easily DM'd me without any issue. She's not blocked. We still follow each other. So she could have sent any kind of message towards me
absolutely. Yeah, I
instead
was
of,
gonna get to that.
ooh.
I wasn't forgetting about my Maddie.
No, I'm just saying.
No, and that's the thing. Like she acknowledges because she said us. Me and Maddie took the pledge, and we were supposed to stop it. But last night was the first live that I've been in all week. I legit have been working my ass off and taking care of my family and being exhausted by being an adult. I haven't had time. Like I might stop in on my lunch break or something, but so that's why I was giving her the benefit of the doubt to explain like what is it that upset her and what are we talking about? And so then she goes to blaming Maddie. But she's not saying what it is that Maddie did. Yeah, for real, Val.
Hot mess
Absolutely.
said,
Always.
wait,
Mm-hmm.
nothing was said wrong last night.
May I say something, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I was in that live when the pledge was spoken on and people committed to it. And some people were in the chat when they were asked to pledge to it and they agreed. Or, but my whole thing is in listening to it was number one, there's been a lot of hurt caused, and there aren't any sides here. I don't group up, I'm my own self. And I think Ange brought up some good points in her life today where people are not property, but people are made to feel and have been for quite some time. And this is me on the outside looking in. Like if you don't show up at this time on this day, then we're going to question where you are. We're going to summon you, whatever. I'm not speaking badly on anybody. Everybody here that I'm aware of has lost someone. No one is speaking ill on anybody. But my whole thing here was, in that pledge, it was said and committed to that if anybody continues to send people during a live, before or after a live, screenshots or clips or whatever, that person who is sending them is to be removed and blocked. That is what I heard, and that was my understanding. For anybody else that was in that live, please correct me if I heard wrong, but that is what I understood and heard Shell say. And that was agreed on.
Yeah, that's what I heard the short period of time that I was there. Like, I don't know what happened before that or after, but I was specifically in there during that part. And because Shell had asked me, and I just responded with yup. If I tell you yup, don't take me serious. Don't take me serious because I thought very quickly about that answer.
Well,
And
the
it
other thing is,
just,
I, I'm sorry, I don't need to make a pledge to anybody. I'm going to stand in my own self and be me, and I will never, with forethought of intent or maliciousness, go out of my way to cause harm to anybody. If somebody does something that hurts my feelings or offends me, I wish them nothing but the best, no ill will, but I wish for me to be a better me. But when somebody is gone after for weeks and weeks and weeks, I think in that pledge should have been included to make some apologies and mean
yes,
them, and to go into someone else's live knowing that you are a point of contention. Like if you don't want me up here, drop me, kick me, block me. But I would never, ever do anything on anybody's platform to cause it to be done the way it was done today. It was the wrong time in the wrong place, and everybody was in agreement and getting along. But it's like, you're right, Shay. It's like when I used to be in a certain live or two, and I'd be in the comments, and somebody's commenting in a box in the comments at me, as you would say, the slick comments. I'd had enough that one day, and I was polite about it, but I was yelled at, humiliated, screamed at, and I left. And when I went back in a different day to say, hey, this was really wrong, I was blocked and told I could stay in the chat if I had anything else worth saying. And that to me was a dig. But I'll keep going. I
yeah,
won't go back. I won't support it. But I was just making sure that I had heard correctly. No more pausing yourself, taking these little text messages or clips and snips, and then bringing it to the live. That was supposed to stop and end. And the person who was doing it, the person who's instigating it and sending it to the person who's receiving, the person who's sending it was to be blocked. And everybody agreed on that. Like I said, if I misunderstood, I misunderstood. But I don't believe I did.
yeah, yeah. I just, it's crazy how and how it takes something happening to one of their people for this to now be a thing. What about my friends, our mutual friends, innocent friends that were dragged and talked to like shit for weeks and weeks and weeks for no reason? The slick ass comments, I can deal with that. I don't, whatever happens to me, I'm cool with. But, uh, bringing innocent people into arguments or situations that don't pertain to them, questioning somebody's job, their living situation. Like, do they not think that that's pretty much the lowest of the fucking low? You're shaming somebody because of their current living situation or past living situation when they don't know a damn thing about that person's past. Would you go out on the street to a homeless person and be like, haha, you're fucking homeless? I would hope not. If you have any type of heart and human decency, I would hope not. Like, at the end of the day, shit's expensive. A lot of us are one paycheck away from fucking being broke. I mean, my husband and I both work. We make very good money. We could still lose everything next week. Anything could happen. Anything to anybody.
I just wanted to say real quick, what Andy, what you said about this pledge, you heard everything correct. I was there, so you're not mistaken with any of that. Um, the the only thing that I can assume that she was talking about that happened in Stewie's live last night, and it wasn't even anything bad. A comment was made about she was crying in someone's live, but she had been bullying herself. That was someone's opinion. And what I was trying to tell her, the same thing I said when she done it in Creatives Live. Discussions are fine to have. Adult conversations are fine to have. As in Angie's live and in Creatives Live, there was no drama. None. But I feel at this point we're now bullying under the guise of a pledge. And that's bullcrap.
Mm-hmm.
You can take that pledge and shut stuff down, but that doesn't mean you go into a live where a decent, good adult conversation and discussion is being had and then start harping on people. You took a pledge. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? I didn't see anything wrong in Angie's live earlier. Nothing.
Nope.
And I've said it when she done it in Creative Live, and I said it tonight. Whoever is sending her messages or text on the back end, that is the source of where the drama is starting. And instead of saying, I don't want to tell my source, that's bullcrap. They need to be called out so it can stop. I mean, at this point, you're going around telling people, oh, you can't talk about anything. Well, so if we all just talk about what our favorite color is that a safe topic to talk about? I mean, we're adults. We were all having an adult conversation.
Until you make amends with the people that you have spoke so shitty about, how can your pledge be honorable? It's
Right.
just like getting saved. Until you ask for forgiveness for your sins, you can't get saved.
Correct.
So until you make amends or attempt to make amends with the person that you did dirty or made them feel some type of way, a pledge means nothing. It just means we get a pass and y'all don't. That's what that means. But you're right. Like, we were having a really good live, and it was Angie's live. None of that shouldn't have even been brought up in that live. And it's crazy because with all the people in there, except for maybe 3 or 4 sapsuckers, it was like as soon as everybody seen her in a box, the energy shifted quickly. It's like we knew something was about to happen.
Can I cut in real quick? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Can we all please offer condolences to B?
Yes. I did message B after that live because I felt horrible that she got in a box to talk about what she's going through, and just to have people surround her with good conversation in this time of need, and it didn't happen. She even tried to diffuse the situation by saying, "Hey Mel, like, it's not what you think, what's going on here. No names have been said. This is what it is." And then she expressed what's going on with her, and it got overseen. She got overtalked, and we weren't supportive of a friend who needed us at that time. So I do apologize for that. And I did message her privately to let her know that I was here for her if she wanted to talk. And and the same for Mel. She made the comment of she's going through something this week too, and I'm sorry for her as well. Just because somebody does some shitty shit or something wrong or something we don't agree with doesn't mean that we don't care about what they're going through.
And in that regard, whoever messaged her, knowing that she's dealing with that, they never should have messaged Mel. Why?
Exactly. Yep. Yeah.
Well,
You're right.
something that happened for quite a while and it was ongoing was somebody was being totally shredded for quite a while. And I was hearing it, seeing it. I'm part of a collective that was sharing some things with me. I did not share it with the person being shredded because I was not going to go out of my way to cause them further harm or hurt feelings. What I did try to do was engage with them and encourage them to be their best selves, try to move past it. Let's talk about other things. Before I drop, I do want to say, I do know when B's dad passed away, we share the same date that our fathers passed. Mine's just further in my rearview mirror. But it's like we all have loss, and like this time of year especially, this is Con's first year to be without her father and with what she went through. We all suffer loss. And when I was speaking with someone earlier this evening, I said, it's so true. What do we do with the dash? What do we do with that dash? Some of us have a dash that is longer than others. Some people have a dash that's so small and short. But I choose to remember my oldest son with joy. I choose to remember him happy and healthy. I choose to celebrate him and celebrate my mom and dad and celebrate Skillet and go forward. It's hard to do, especially the first year of holidays and the second year. And grief is something nobody can tell you how to do it. But until you learn to appreciate the life that was here and how much remember how much they loved you if you did things right in your life. And hopefully you got your first day of reckoning, so when your second day of reckoning comes, you're ready to meet the Maker. And grief, we cry every day the first week. And then maybe a month down the road, we actually have a day where we don't feel sorrow, but we remember that person and a really, really good time. Like something of joy and awesome, be it when we were a child or their adult child, or them even engaged with our children, their grandchildren, their great-grandchildren. We can look back on some of those memories, and that's how I'll choose to honor my dad and Skillet, my son. And I hope that one day everybody can come to that, but I think the thing I'm always going to ask myself is, what am I going to do with my dash? I'm going to make the most of it. I will be of a kindness. And I don't know why I was spoken on way back this year. I don't expect an apology. I don't. As a matter of fact, it's a little too late for me. But I also became more manageable with that. Grief does not disappear, but it can become more manageable. And for B and Con and anybody in here who has lost someone close to them, and Shay, especially for you as a child, a grandchild, I don't know. It's a difficult road to maneuver, and it's part of our life journey. But how do we want to remember their dash? What was the impact they made into our heart and our spirit? And how are we going to carry them forward in the best possible light and not consistently bring up the awful situation of the loss? If you live in the loss, you cannot live in the present and be in the moment, for only this moment exists, man.
One thing I told B, well, on this year, I said it last night. This year has been very different for me. Um, Mentally, physically, and I know I've had a lot of different things happen, but it's been a very different year for me, and a lot of people have said it. This has just been a really off year for them as well. Um, the one thing I told B is I've lost my mom. I lost my mom in January. It will be 10 years. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, and I'm not going to lie to you guys and tell you, oh, time heals everything. It doesn't. Losing a parent or a child or somebody very close to you, you never get over that. Time does not heal you. However, what I did start doing, instead of remembering that sad day that I had to, go watch my mom take her last breath, or, pull my daughter off life support and stuff like that, what I started doing on their death anniversary is doing something that they used to find enjoyment out of. Like my mom used to ride motorcycles, so I went and learned how to ride motorcycles. I knew that would make her proud. It was something that made me feel closer to her, that, I can relate now more to. Stop it. I can, so many conversations that we had about certain things, I couldn't fully relate to her. And now that I think back on it and I tried, I learned how to do that, I can relate more now. And I think about that. And it just kind of makes me giggle, because it really wasn't that hard after I made a big deal about it. But, um, like baking, try to make something your mom's favorite or your loved one's favorite dish that they used to find enjoyment cooking, desserts, just different things, something that they enjoyed doing or wanted to do, like maybe a bucket list that never got fulfilled by your missing person, like, or your loved one. Go fill that bucket list for them. I know before y'all even say it, I already told B, I know you don't cook. But if you were to do something like that, I know her parent would be proud. to see her trying that.
Well, Shay, me and Miss B have a promise tomorrow. It's her mother's passing day, and it's little man's 18th birthday.
Oh my goodness.
So we're going to cry together and rejoice and love together. Because
Oh,
it's a special day for him. It's a special day for her that we're going to cry together on one end and be happy and rejoice on the other for a little bit man turning 18.
absolutely. Gosh, I can't believe 18 years old. How do you feel about that, Con?
I'm not excited. I want to cry already.
Yeah.
Um, I just can't believe he's 18. I just can't believe it. But what I want to say is Angie's live was so, we needed that today. A lot of us, especially with the holidays and with our loss. And like I told B earlier, I got a call that my aunt passed not even a couple hours ago. You don't know what you have on this earth. And we were having an amazing time opening up, sharing things. And Krista opening up, someone that doesn't, that shares things. I opened up about my mental health. I am so sick of the ones, I'm not going to say names, but why can we not just one day have a live that someone is not coming in and stirring something up?
Agreed.
We all needed this today. I truly felt like so many people were opening up, letting things out that they haven't before. I know I did. I know Krista did. But that all was taken away from us in a blink of an eye for one reason, a such stupid pledge that all I know about is pledging my fucking furniture.
Yeah.
And it just broke my heart. This is my first year without my dad. My aunt just passed. B's mom tomorrow. I mean, so many things that someone can come in and take that all away from us just in no time. And for what?
Yeah, for no reason. And the thing is no matter how nice I tried to be and how much I tried to understand, she wasn't there to try to make amends or, come to an agreement or try to understand anything. Because if she was, she would have said exactly she would have answered what I was asking. It wasn't hard questions. What is it that bothered you and upset you? Oh, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go. And then to sit there and say that I'm trying to make drama out of it, I'm pretty sure everybody in this live right now knows me. If I'm gonna say something to you, I'm gonna cuss your ass out. I'm not gonna sit here and beat around the bush about it. Like, I was really trying to be understanding and figure it out. Whether Stewie or Maddie accept that I can't control. But at least, we were giving her the opportunity to say her piece. Jaden, I'm on live and
Excuse
everybody said you're grounded. Go to bed.
I don't even know them.
Say excuse me. All right, get ready
He's
for bed.
he's a boy.
Today is his 10th birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
So,
Happy birthday.
Birthday to you. I'm not going to sing anymore.
yeah, so he's down here hanging out with Gigi until he falls asleep. So I took off work just for his birthday because don't you do it, Phoenix. Like, even my cat's energy is off now since the ending of that damn live. Now they're fighting like crazy.
B's dog is off. Believe you me, I know.
Yeah, it just and it's crazy how, like, before she even said anything, so many many people already knew things were about to change. And that's kind of sad. Like, I haven't been the best person on the app, but I damn sure don't want people thinking as soon as I pop up in a box like, oh shit, Shay's here to, cuss somebody out or to cause drama. Like that's got to be a shitty feeling.
Can I just say this real quick? Jonesy said happy birthday. He shares one with Krista.
Yeah. Yep. So, but I
And we
had
did, Shay, that tension, you could, you say you feel tension in the room. You
yeah.
could feel that tension with that live. Absolutely.
Mhm. Yeah.
And I'm not one, I'm not one to speak or say anything, but there was no reason for that. Stewie
Mm-mm.
has put up with a lot of shit. Stewie has sat back and kept her mouth shut. And she doesn't deserve what she's going through. She deserves to freaking speak what's going on.
Yeah.
And
She
that's
did.
what makes me so furious.
You know, no matter how many times I've tried to be like the middle person and try to get things fixed and understand, both sides. Like, I have gone out of my way for Mel. I have tolerated a lot of shit from people that she had around her. And all she did was just treat me like shit, which is cool. I tried to talk to her. She didn't respond. Cool. I just walk away. I even had one of my best friends mad at me because I was defending them. But the shit wasn't right. You don't fuck with somebody's job status. You don't make up lies and accusations about their job status or their personal life. You don't judge somebody about their living situations. It's not okay. And I don't give a damn about a pledge, uh, hand on the Bible, none of that shit. If somebody's doing something like that, I am absolutely going to say something. Period.
As you should.
As she should.
Right.
Tell him, Jaden.
But it just, like I said, it was more heartbreaking. Ange does an amazing job holding these lives for people like all of us to come in, express our emotions, feelings, whatever we need to talk about.
Yeah.
And the hurt and Ange, for her just to end it like that, broke me for Ange. It wasn't fair to her.
And y'all know, Ange would never just suddenly end a live like that unless there was an emergency. Or, in this case, she was pissed off.
And we get that. We do. But it broke me for all of you guys, but I broke for Ange, and I messaged her after the live was over because it wasn't. Ange does so much. She may not think she does, but truly, these lives that she holds does more than she realizes.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Hey, East. I mean, Ange helps so many people with just the lives, but she also has people that reach out to her. And if Ange can't help that person, with certain things, she will make sure that that person gets the resources they need.
Hi guys.
No, Val, Ange wasn't upset with us. No, no. Thank you, Stewie. Hi, hot mess.
Hi,
Hi.
Princess.
What you
So,
doing?
so I obviously left that live prematurely because I was not there for what I guess you guys all experienced. And I guess I left the other live prematurely to know the full extent of this pledge. I mean, I've seen some posts. My point of view on this, and don't nobody come for me
Nobody's
because
gonna come for you in here.
I'm
I
telling
promise.
you, I'm saying it from both perspectives, right? I'm saying it because I can understand that do things need to change with how people handle things on this app and how people go real life or, you know, the actual bullying of trying to take somebody down or hit them where it hurts kind of thing. Does that need to stop? Yes. But we can't silence people either. We cannot police people and say that they don't have a right to speak about certain things or address certain things on their platform or in another box. You know, we have to be able to make the positive changes, but also still understand that people are going to have a difference of opinion and we cannot take that away from them because if you're basically saying that they're not allowed to speak on their truth, and you can't do that either because there is a difference between bullying and having a difference of opinion and someone speaking their valid truth and opinion. And if it's allowed to be done on one platform, it needs to be, you cannot say that another person cannot do the same, but they can do it in their own way. You know,
Right.
we have to give people, we have to make changes, right, for the good, but at the same
Mhm.
time, I can understand where the pledge is coming from, and I can understand, you know, the heart behind it, and the need to see things end. And we all have experienced this week that there are other sides of this app that people take it too far,
Definitely.
maybe a little worse than what we've experienced even on this side. But either way, everybody's feelings are valid. Hurt is hurt. If someone got hurt by somebody on this app, they have every right to speak on that. And we don't have a right to tell them they don't.
Well, I get the pledge. I get it. What I do want no. I get it. Things do need to change. Everybody should be getting along and none of this bullshit should be happening. However, you can't come for someone, and I don't think you can pledge to something like that if you yourself have allowed insane behavior to happen to other people and you have not tried to make amends
Mm-hmm.
with that person.
I mean, I can tell you firsthand. I reached out to a particular person instead of handling it the way that I wanted to handle it. Some may know because I might have discussed it in the heat of the moment. I didn't do it that way. And I did reach out to that person to go the respectful adult way. And that person decided to not respond to me. I now have every right, because I did choose to do it that way, I now have every right to speak on it because you spoke on me. And I tried to keep it, respectful. Somebody can't sit there and tell me that I do not have that right because I tried to go a
Absolutely.
different route and it was not reciprocated that way. Again, we can make changes to do better, but that does not mean that we're taking away the people's rights to defend their character or talk on their feelings. We can't do that. We can't go around policing people's lives. And then the person that is sending them to other people, you need to hold them accountable. If that was part of your pledge to not do that, you
Hmm.
need to ask yourself, why is this person still sending it to me? Not why are they talking about it in their live? Why is this person sending it to me in the first place if that was part of the pledge?
Agreed. I agree with you.
Again, I can see the heart behind, some people who are involved. I can see, it coming from, out of love and not malicious intent. I just think that we can't, it's not one singular way to do it to make changes to be better. Not one singular way is going to work for every single person. And we cannot, by going in and disrupting a live, and, to some may feel, I don't know, I wasn't there, I don't know how it was said or what, and I won't know until I hear it myself. But if other people felt attacked and that their life was attacked and their, you know, opinions and feelings were attacked because you went in there, quote unquote, policing what they were talking about, is that not also hypocritical to the pledge that you did? We have to
Exactly.
make sure that we can make the positive changes and the growth without doing that.
Yep, exactly. And that was the first thing I said when I got on the phone afterwards. Well, if we're going by this pledge, she broke the pledge. So, or is that, do we need to go attend a live about that, and disrupt somebody else's live? But no, we're not going to do anything like that. Now, I don't get Angie's clips after the live. Uh, but if I need to get it clipped, because I'm sure this is going to be twisted around. During the conversation, there was already some accusations made that I was trying to start drama. That's not what I was doing. If I was trying to start drama, I would not ask you, hey, what is it exactly that is upsetting you? I wouldn't give a shit, right? If I'm trying to start drama, I would not be asking you. I would not be taking the time to be calm and civil. I didn't holler at her or anything, but you can't expect Stewie to just be all cool, calm, and collect after everything that has been said about her for weeks
Mm-hmm.
in those lives. Stewie didn't make the pledge, and she hasn't tried to reach out to Stewie to conversate about it. That was another thing that was supposed to be a part of the pledge. If you have a problem with somebody, you go to that person through messages, not in the middle of a live and this and that.
Well, like I said, from experience just in the past week, I did do that. So I don't know when this pledge took place, if it was before or after I went into somebody's inbox to have a conversation and that person chose to ignore me. Um, but if that's the case, and this person was involved in, this live and this discussion, I guess, yeah. I mean, the rule. If you're going to set certain rules, they have to apply to everyone, even if you like. I'm sorry. I just feel like we're adults, right? We don't get it right, and we've already made those mistakes in the past. Some of us have chosen to grow from it. Some of us are learning things from the past that are new to us, so that it gives us a right to respond. I don't I see the positive to come from it. It's just a lot of people aren't going to respond to being given ultimatums or threatened to behave a certain way or to do their lives a certain way. And I feel like it's going to be counterproductive. I think that we can all agree that changes do need to be made for everyone's peace of mind. I just think that to go in and know that like somebody's going live and it's going to be watched like a hawk to see if somebody makes a mistake, that's not going to work either.
Right. Yeah. That's so when everything started, with the whole Krista stuff and then the Shannon stuff and all that, I didn't blow up in the middle of a live to start with. I went to her on the back end and was like, hey, can we fix this? Can we talk about this is what's happening? I'm not sure if you're aware of it. And before the final blow up, um, I went to her. Maddie went to her. Ange went to her. A lot of people went to her. Does no good. But now we're in a pledge here. And we're not in a pledge because they feel, oh, well, what was done to Krista wasn't right. It should have been handled different. Or what was done to Stewie wasn't right. It should have been handled different. Or bringing innocent people into a beef between two other people and hurting that innocent person. You know, they didn't make a pledge because of that. They made this pledge because two of their people had something done to them by somebody, nobody on this side. So, of course, you know that they don't have true intentions to care about what the fuck half of these people over here go through. It only is a problem if it involves their people.
So like I hate that. You want to know why I hate that is because for people like me, right, that go multiple different lives, have multiple mutuals on this app, I hate when it's this side versus that side or this group or they or, I hate that because
Mhm.
it puts the people who are neutral that do have mutualism, it makes it feel like we're not safe to go where we want to go because we are going to get questioned. We are going to get grouped into things like, we all know this happens, right? Somebody will do it and it's automatically assumptions are made. You may not say a name, but you make those slick remarks, right, in comments
Right.
or in boxes, and you're making the assumptions. Not hard for your live and your chat to put two and two together on who you're talking about, and then you're putting these labels and these actions done on these other people that could very well be innocent. They could very well have done it, but they could very well be innocent. But it doesn't matter because you're already telling the people that support you that this is what we think is happening and it's this side versus that side. And that's what sucks for the people that are stuck in the middle because I truly do care about people on this app and I go wherever the hell I want to go. I'm not going to be told I cannot go into this live because this person said this. No, that is their right. Stewie has a right to discuss whatever Stewie wants to discuss of what's happened to her. But at the same time, do I agree with how she handles things all the time and what she says? Absolutely not. But would I go to Stewie and be like, Stewie, that wasn't cool, you know what I mean? But is that going to make or break how Stewie is? No, because it's still Stewie's decision to behave or respond however she chooses, just like it's mine or Shay's or anybody else's. We can't tell people they don't have a right to respond, and what's done publicly or said publicly is allowed to be responded publicly.
Yeah. Cash, you're right. You know, after we had the one live, uh, I had the live about with Tracy. I let Tracy and Krista come up and talk because they had not been able to use their voice. But before that, I had already started to step back a lot because I was trying to be a neutral person, and no matter what I said, it was taken wrong, it was twisted, slick comments were being made, and I just got tired of it. I was like, I don't need people like that. And we're not perfect, and there's no friendship or reasoning with someone who never sees wrong in their actions and always has an excuse for their behavior. So Tracy and Krista came up on my live and they spoke their piece, their truth, what they were going through. They had a right to tell their side of the story. And it wasn't even, they didn't even go into a bunch of bashing and stuff. They just spoke and then they left. And you're fine. After that, like all kinds of shit was being said about me because I allowed two people to speak their piece in my fucking live. So I'm like, wow, y'all are tripping. But there was people that received messages for being in my live. Mutual friends who go to everybody's lives. And because when I ended, they went over to the next live, they were getting messages. That's when I was like, you know what? It's a wrap for me. Like, I don't want any parts of this shit. Like, I started unfollowing people, removing people off my page. I don't want to be friends with people like that. It's not okay.
Really quick.
Yes,
This,
ma'am.
oh my gosh, yes, ma'am. I don't know how many people grew up going to church or like a large congregation, but all I know is my mom and dad had a saying: you can go to the same church. It doesn't mean you have to sit in the same pew next to them.
Mm-hmm.
If you're faith based, you're faith based, and hopefully we're all going to go home to the same place in the end. And but people should be allowed to go and do and be of a kindness and not get, as you say, the slick remarks in a chat from somebody in a box and expect that person to sit there and just keep taking it after a year. A year. And but go ahead, you know. I do know Stewie's situation. And after having taken care of my dad and then my mom for 5 years and 50 weeks and pays Alzheimer's, if it weren't for me owning my home, I could have very well been that paycheck away. I could have very well, because I lost my job. But it was an honor, and I hope I was a dutiful, delightful, and diligent daughter to care for her the way she cared for me as I was growing up as her daughter. But people have got to just stop. And everybody goes, well, where does this start? How do we end it? You end it by ending it with you. You start with you. One person can throw that little pebble in the pond and it will start to ripple out. So if they want to come on my live when I'm doing a full moon and go back and report there's nothing going on except a full moon and dogs, how dull is that for some? Well, you're everybody's welcome,
Yeah. And I let everybody hear. Like, I don't have a problem with that. And I don't have a problem with somebody coming up and speaking on, okay, well, Shay, you said or did this and it bothered me. Like, that's, I don't have problems with that. But that didn't happen tonight. It was full intentions on ruining a good fucking live. That's how I feel at this point. And then to start in on Maddie, and I asked her, what did you expect Maddie to do? One, I don't even know what she's talking about, but I do know that I was in that live. I was in a box. And nothing was said to warrant her to be in a live, causing a disturbance like that. Or to get on Maddie because Maddie didn't do something. I don't understand that. And I noticed a few weeks before all of us went our separate ways that she was always on Maddie, like in her live. She would be like, Maddie pickle bitch. Like, like why? Maddie doesn't even do anything. It is very rare that Maddie speaks out. So I don't know why she's so hung up on Maddie. But if Stewie is hosting her own live and wants to talk and say shit, we can't stop her from doing that. It's her life. It's her feelings. It's her thoughts. It's how she wants her life to be. Doesn't mean we necessarily agree with some things that are said, but I'm sorry. I'm not going to ruin a friendship over this bullshit. It's
No.
not that serious to me. And for real, it's kind of a fucking slap in the face if you ask me, because this pledging shit should have been done when people were being attacked for no reason.
Yep.
This pledging
And
shit should have been done when it was happening to other people. Amends or attempt to make amends and make things right with the people that they have done dirty before the pledging should have been a thing. But because something happened to two of their people, now all of a sudden everybody's pledging and this is how it is. This is how it's going to be. And that's that.
well, I do applaud you, and I'm going to say it again on your live because it is your live and you did it on your live. I appreciate what you did for Tracy because she was not being allowed. And what was said about her ongoing, it was like, oh my gosh, can you stop? There's a whole lot of apologies need to be made to several people, more than just one or two sitting in this live by certain people. Like I said, I don't expect an apology because a year later somebody's still coming after me. Well, come on down. This stupid hick will welcome you down to the holler in 2 tiny houses. Yeah, I did. And my dogs are fine, thank you. And because even after that happened recently to me, I started getting DMs from people again, calling me an animal not kind to, and that I'm stupid hick. And yeah, it wasn't hillbilly or redneck that was used, it was hick. Let's get it straight. I've got a pretty good memory too. I'm an observer.
Yeah.
I listen with my ears and I see with my eyes, but I also see with my ears. I don't skew things. It's like my brain, after I whacked it way too hard in 2013, it's almost like my brain is like a good old-fashioned hard drive that you'd bring in to get defragged. It's
Yeah.
like it compartmentalizes things, in order of importance. But I think it's really important for me to call you Shay. I call her Maddie. I call her Con. I call her Stewie. I call her Krista. We got Dee Dee Porter in here. We got Homegirl. I'm not going to call them a B word, an MF, or the C word. I don't think that's warranted, and it sure as heck is not ladylike. And it isn't being a woman. And if you're talking like that to your friends, my goodness, what are you saying to your children, your spouse, your moms, your dads, your siblings? Is that like common vernacular for you in your everyday language? I think it's disdainful.
Well, Maddie
And
did used to be an ex-ho, Andy, but
no,
no.
I know, but
Oh my God.
gosh, Shay, I wasn't going to go there. I was trying to be nice to Maddie because Maddie's been awesome to me. You know, Maddie, it's okay. If you need a really good hoe, I've got 3 that work real well in my garden, and I'd be more than happy to send you one. But the thing is, we're not just, like Ange said, and I'm going to reiterate, we are not property. We don't belong just because somebody hosts a live every day at a certain time or whatever. We don't belong to them. Everybody should be able to come and go on their own time, not have demands on made them where they're getting, spending less time with their family members, where they feel like they have to be there, or they're going to get slammed on. I mean, it's like, so, or if you have somebody in your lives, and you've got people that are moderators, but they're not blocking people, or they're blocking people for no reason because
Yeah.
they don't want to hear what you have to say. And then they go, oh, well, you can just stay down there in the chat and talk from there. We're not letting you back up in a box. Okay, well, I'm not going to waste my time typing a novel. I've already written a couple books. I'm good. But yeah, I do appreciate you for that day. And Maddie, you just keep on being you, Con. I know it's going to be a rough go this year. So you and B spend all the time crying and laughing and remembrances of joys and sorrows, and remember how important that dash was in your dad's life,
Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate
B,
you, Andy.
always, always I'm humble. And B, you remember that dash in your mom's life. She gave you life and you've given your son life. And you know what? That dash is still going on. It has not got a block or hesitation, and it doesn't skip a beat. And let's hope the life lessons we learned from our parents and our grandparents is passed down to the newer generations who all they have is social media now telling them how to act, behave, speak. You know, let's get back to real community. And I just thank you all. Oh, and I'm going to keep looking for my namaste.
She's gone.
Maddie, how do you feel about everything? What do you have anything you want to talk about? I know I've been talking this whole time. She might be getting. Who the hell is that? The Red Devil, the Soul Collector. Whew.
Ooh.
I pledged. No, let me stop.
I made my pledge.
I didn't.
I didn't. I was pledging my furniture.
I told you.
That's right.
Well,
That's
my
right.
new pledge is I'm going to continue being the same fucking person I've always been on here.
There you go.
That's right. And I've never seen you act out of character or just
Mm-mm.
be disrespectful to anybody for no reason. And I've seen the things that have been done to you as well for no fucking reason, and the names, and calling out your name for whatever reason. But yeah, how are you feeling, Stewie?
I'm good. I'm sorry that I did that on Angie's live, but I dropped for a reason because I knew what she was getting ready to do. Whether it was me or somebody else, I knew there was a purpose. So I dropped, and then you kept asking her, and she was going in circles. She couldn't tell you what.
Right.
Well, I then said she watched it, then said she didn't watch it.
Mm-hmm.
So I
And
was getting pissed
somebody else
off.
goes well.
I mean, she was going in circles. Now you can't tell me that. I think 3 times in the last month she's let people, as I was a mod for her, sit in her fucking live and talk shit about me,
Yeah.
as well as the people in her boxes that co-sign that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I apologize to Ange that I did that on her live, but I was very heated. I had to calm down afterward.
Yeah.
Um, I what I say out of my mouth comes out of my mouth. That doesn't mean that Shay agrees with what I'm saying, or Krista, Maddie, Con, and doesn't always agree with what I'm saying. But all of us here have the right to speak out, especially if we're being talked about all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I got people still talking about me whose names haven't come out of my mouth in months. I've apologized to people that I felt that I needed to and that deserved an apology from me, and that's it. But I'm not going to sit here anymore and get dogged on by people who claim they care about me.
Yeah. I agree.
And to her, I don't know what I did. Well, I got 3 lives that show that I got comments that got to me. Come on now. You just let it happen. So yeah, I'm fucking furious at her.
Yeah. Hey, Amy. Yep. I don't blame
Absolutely.
you.
I do agree with that 100%. I did get up in the box. I thought that was not okay. Just for anybody to get up, apparently it's like an act of God to get up and actually hold yourself accountable and give an apology. And you gave an apology. Everybody's apology doesn't look like what they may want it to look like, but it doesn't matter. You were woman enough to get up there, and I said that night to apologize. If you didn't like it, that's your problem. She got up there, she apologized. And just because people don't fucking like it, that is not your problem, because there's a lot of people that don't even get up and apologize. They double down on their lies. So take it for what it is. An apology is an apology. You apologize. I just thought that was shitty. It's not only happened like saying that, but it's happened in many instances with another person. And I've watched it happen for 2 weeks now. And it's a little bit disheartening when you say somebody is your friend to
Hmm.
watch what's been going on. It doesn't matter how much proof you give some people. They will choose to believe what they want to believe, whether it's the truth or not. That's where I'm at with that. And that's what I'm not doing with that. Maddie didn't do anything. Maddie rarely, that's wrong. The whole thing was wrong. I don't even know why Maddie's fucking name got brought up. That bothers me.
Right.
So that's not okay with me at all. I think it's shitty. And that was not the time or the place. I'm
No.
not, no digs, no nothing, but it was not the time or the place. I've never got up in a box and spoke on that. So the one time I'm getting up there, or no matter who it was, I don't care who's in the box, Stewie, Chris, no matter who it was, call anybody, we're getting up there saying some shit that we've never fucking said.
That's what I'm
So
saying. She could have easily DM'd me if she had the issue.
right.
She's got me
See,
on
that's
Snap,
my
and I think
point.
she has my phone number, so.
That's my
Yeah.
point. Why do we always got to come to people if there's a problem or this and that, but yet some people don't ever do that? We have no problem with going to people in a private message or, if there's already a live going on, depending on the conversation, if it's brought up, we have no problem addressing it and trying to make things right. But
Exactly.
why is it like pulling fucking teeth with claws for other people?
Absolutely. When I went up with that whole thing 2 months ago, and it was like, boom, come in this live, come in this live, come in this live. On the background, on a normal text number, I said, hey, well, why don't I just take Anne's advice? Let's just do that. You know what I mean? Let me just call you. Absolutely not. It has to be done in a live.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. It needs to be done in this live. And then I was
Yeah.
called a chicken. I was running. No, 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 no. I'm blocked. There's a big, not a fuck. No, for one, I didn't do anything wrong. For two, I'm not a chicken. You guys can make all the jokes you want. I couldn't get in there. I wanted to do it over the phone. That wasn't good enough. Absolutely not, was what I was told. It has to be done in a live.
See,
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah.
So people do try to go about doing things the right way. They do. It's on different rules, different things, different here and there. I don't care. I'm not doing that. And just leave fucking Maddie alone. That makes no sense. There are genuinely people that did nothing
Yep.
wrong in this whole mess since May, that genuinely kind people that have been hurt, lied on. They are owed the apology. I don't need one. I do not care. But there are at least three people I know. 1, 2, 3, 4 people that I know that need a freaking heartfelt apology. They didn't do shit wrong.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
But that's all I
See,
had to say.
you know,
Thank you.
And I feel like if you come into a live, read the room.
Well, my question too was, if you don't like me and we have each other blocked, why are you watching my live?
Yeah,
that
that's
part.
odd.
That part, Stu.
It's weird. Weird shit.
But didn't when she first came in, she got, quote, I got a screen recording, or no, I got
Yeah,
messages,
it
Yep.
changed. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then it was screen recordings. Then I watched the live.
right.
But
Okay.
then
Yes,
And
she
ma'am.
I'm
but
not
then
saying
she
I didn't
didn't
say
have time
anything.
to watch it. She
It,
told three different stories.
yeah.
That's what I thought.
And I dropped because I didn't want to lose my shit on her, but Shay was asking her fucking questions and she was going in circles.
And
And
you're
let's
trying to
not
say that
forget
I'm
that
trying to start drama. Like, how is asking a question starting drama?
she also said that the pledge was only supposed to
Yeah, the
last till
holidays.
after the holidays. That's not what we were told.
Well, again,
This pledge thing is a joke. I'm sorry.
fuck a pledge.
Can I, Shay, can I say something real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I just want to say, Stewie, I am sorry for everything that these fools have put you through. I have always adored you and have never heard you say anything about anybody that wasn't validated. Like if you said something about somebody, it was for good reason. Because they have poked you and poked you and poked you and poked you. And most people would have already fucking excuse my language, snapped. But you have taken so much, and it's time for you to fucking snap on these bitches.
I mean, if it's necessary, and it's 9 out of 10 times I'm defending myself.
But you shouldn't have to keep defending yourself because they need to leave you the fuck alone.
Well,
What
they
did you
won't.
do? You didn't do anything to them.
Well, I'm Stewie, and that's how that goes around here. And
But
I don't
see,
care.
they're mad because Stewie's back over here with Krista and I. But here's the thing. Stewie was with us and we had a little falling out. It happens.
Shit happens.
It happens. There's a lot, and that's the thing, another thing. People think they know the full story on what happened, but they don't. Because a real friend is not going to put out such sensitive and personal information
Correct.
just because they're mad. So, when Stewie and I and the other girls had this falling out, I spoke on one thing and one thing only. There was more to it. I would never put the shit out. It's not anybody's fucking business.
Nobody's business. No.
And so then, um, Stewie and I got in a live together. Well, actually, we spoke on the back end, and I did apologize, and I explained to her what had me bothered. I couldn't speak for the other girls, but I spoke on me. And I said, she accepted my apology, and I said I will also go on a live and publicly apologize because I on live said some shit about you. I have no problem going on live, admitting my wrongs and apologizing. She said, "No, I don't want you to do that. No, no, no." I did it anyways because it was only right.
But you were a woman enough to do it.
Yeah. And then, like, the whole shit that we've been going through with Mel and some of the other girls over there, we went to Mel privately multiple times. Like, this whole bullshit isn't just like a 1 day thing and
Mm-hmm.
this and that. Like, this has been going on for a
Yeah, I know.
while. So we've given grace,
Mm-hmm.
we've given opportunities, we have tried to adjust certain things so it doesn't get out of hand. Why are we the ones doing all the shit? And then, like the whole stuff with Mel and Krista. Krista asked me not to go in there and defend her. I'm sorry. I knew Krista's mad at me because I did that. But I had to. It wasn't right.
Because she's your friend.
And, like I told Mel, I don't agree with what was done a year ago, but come on, like, it was a year ago. They had been
Right.
friends. And some of the stuff that she was saying was legit fucking childish. She was mad because Krista didn't go attack her old mods like
Hmm.
she promised to.
What?
Really? Like, that sounds fucking insane to me.
It does. And I will say, and I'm not going to say who told me this because it doesn't matter. But I was told well over a year ago that she was drama. And I had her blocked for a very, very long time. And I unblocked her because I saw that you were going in her lives. And I was like, okay, well, maybe she's okay now because Shay's, going over there. Because I trust your judgment on people.
Hmm.
Because I just know how you are. And so I was like, okay, well, she must be okay because Shay's going over there. Well, so then I started listening and I'm like, okay, this is not okay. And then the night that she was calling Maddie kept like summoning her, but by pickle bitch, I was like, what the hell is going on? Like, I thought things were like, I thought you guys were okay. Like, I thought, you were friends or whatever. because I'm not on here all the time like I used to be. Like I've got shit going on like everyone else does, and just there's just so much drama that happened, and I just kind of stepped back. I like to go into Angie's lives because I like to hear what she has to say. Shay, when once we resolved our issue, I like to come into your lives, and I like to listen to you girls, and I like you all. And so I was going in there again, like unblocked her and was going in there because you guys were, and then I started hearing this pickle bitch shit, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? And she's just it's just drama. Like it's okay for her to be upset about things, but others can't be upset about things. Like that's what I've kind of gathered from
Yeah.
listening to some of her lives. Like how dare somebody, like, and no, nobody's child should ever be spoken on.
No,
Absolutely
absolutely
not.
not.
But
Well,
it's
since
okay
you
for her
brought
to
that
dish
up,
but it's okay for her to dish shit out but not take responsibility for it, but for whatever has been said against her.
hmm and see, since you brought up children, there was a comment made recently when Mel got upset at Stewie and doesn't know why she hasn't made an attempt to reach out to Stewie and say, "Hey, I noticed you're moving weird. What's wrong? Like what is going on?" There was a comment made about Stewie's child, and it wasn't by Mel. However, in this particular live, Mel is going on talking about how Stewie did somebody so fucking wrong, and that was her best friend, and Stewie did her wrong by, for us and this and that. But prime example of not knowing what the fuck you're talking about running, what she didn't know is the shit that was said about Stewie's kid by that person.
Mm. And she wouldn't want that done to her.
Absolutely not. Nope, she sure wouldn't. And it wouldn't be okay. And if somebody around us did that to her, we would put them in their place.
Exactly. Just like if
So
just like if pickle bitch sorry Maddie, just like if pickle bitch was talking about someone's kid, we would all jump her shit.
yeah,
But the thing is she wouldn't. None of us talk about other people's kids, and it's always been like that. That's just
yeah.
something we don't do.
And what was it? Not even, what was it, 2 weeks ago? Her and Chrissy Ahmed were in a live talking, and I guess it wasn't going how she wanted to go. So, right at the end, she said, "Well, you know what? I'm going to drag your deceased sister then." But
What?
yeah, yeah, a
I'm
lot of people
sorry.
didn't, that got bypassed. Some people heard it, but it got bypassed. And I bet she was hoping it wasn't going to be brought up, but it was. And
Mm,
yeah, it was on Tiffany's page in her live.
jeez. Yeah, I missed, like I was in part of Angie's live, but then I had to run some errands and things, so I missed the whole ending. I think the last thing I heard, uh, I don't remember. It was a good thing. I don't remember what it was. But so Mel came in there and was running her trap. Is that what
Hmm.
happened
Yeah,
against Stewie?
yeah. But the
Enough is
problem
enough.
was is one, she told three different stories, and then I'm trying to understand why she's upset so I can try to make things right or figure out or at least explain, why Stewie is feeling the way she is. But it's clear that Mel doesn't care about that.
No.
There's some people you can't argue with because they never see wrong in their
Correct.
actions. So, but I was still trying to be understanding, and
Hmm.
then she says they trying to twist it into drama. Lady, you're the one that came here upset about something. How is by me asking what's going on drama?
What was she even upset about?
I guess because Stewie made a comment in her live or something, and then she was mad at Maddie for not shutting it down.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gathering.
Also,
After Mel
you're
called
coming into a live where people are expressing themselves. Read the fucking room.
right. And it's okay for her to speak her thoughts and her feelings and her lives, but
Hmm.
others can't do the same thing. And Maddie, she wanted you to stick up for her after she called you pickle bitch.
No,
Like,
she just wanted me to shut it down because apparently that's what the pledge is about. If you hear something, shut it down.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
I never got
well,
the pamphlet, so.
I didn't
right.
get the pamphlet either. So,
Trey said he pledges to eat tacos.
Nice.
Yeah, but here's the thing, like it's okay for you guys to do it, and everybody has to abide by this pledge.
since
But
when? Is this a
you
cult?
know,
I'm 47 years old. I'm not. I'm.
and
Is
then
this like a cult? Like, that's what I'm
Uh-uh.
like gathering off of this. Like,
Hmm.
you
this
twist
pledge.
everything that's said. Even when I was trying to, get the Krista and her situation under control, everything that me or Hot Mess or somebody would say, if it wasn't in her defense and her side, like it got completely twisted, accusations were being made. That's when I was like, I can't deal with this shit out of somebody. Like it's too much, and I'm really surprised that I held my shit together. I'm still holding it together,
You
which is
know,
a
Shay,
fucking miracle.
you have you have grown in the last year. You have grown so much.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I know I got flaws. I know I fly off the handle, and
Who doesn't have flaws?
I'm
Who's
working on it. But my biggest thing is I'm not used to all of this. Like I'm not used to people being like this or
mm-hmm.
associating with things like this. So I'm trying to adjust how to handle certain situations, or
Right.
when is the right time to say this or not say this, like,
Mm-hmm.
but they should not get my silence twisted
No, and
because
enough is enough. And like,
yeah.
Stewie, you've had enough, and you are allowed to say whatever you want to say in any life
Have a good night, Sadie.
because you have. They have. I know we're not on talking terms, but Stewie, I adore you, and I hate that this has happened to you, and I don't know why it's always you. It's always you,
Eh,
Hmm.
I
and I
appreciate
don't.
it, but
I don't get it. Like I've never heard you say, like I said, anything about anybody that wasn't warranted because you were poked so much.
and the
It
more
took
I
so
get
long.
poked, the more I'm gonna fight back. So that's
Yeah, as you should,
they want me
as
to
you should.
walk away with my tail tucked between my legs, and it ain't gonna
No,
happen.
Uh-uh.
no, not anymore. It's not.
No.
Well, they
No,
keep poking people until that person has no choice but to say some crazy shit, like what I did with Shannon. It wasn't just an overnight thing that happened. It had been weeks of
right.
shit that I had been taking from multiple people, and I tried to walk away from it. But the more and more
The more
as
you
time
get
went
poked.
by, and it happened. Like
Mm,
they got the reaction that they fucking wanted,
yeah.
and thankfully I was muted and dropped because it would have went a lot worse. I even, in Tiffany's live, a comment was made about my deceased grandchild.
Oh,
I could have took that girl straight beyond hell with me.
mm.
But I just kind of fucking giggled because I know she's not all there. She's not okay. She's been through a lot. I do know that.
Was Mel in that live? Can I ask you, was Mel in
Oh
that
yeah.
live?
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
But how dare anyone, and I'm not speaking on anyone's child, but how dare anyone speak on someone's child, but it's okay for yours to be spoken on.
Yeah. Yeah.
To
And
That's
and you know,
not right.
I'd easily could have said some wild shit. Like it was right there in my lap.
Yeah, you could have made like a bitch cry.
But it would have been worse than that. But I know her mental health is not okay, and I don't want to
Right.
be the reason,
No.
knowing that I'm stronger than that and I can walk
Mhm.
away from that comment and not let it get to me.
Mhm.
I know that she's not as strong.
Right.
And
And
so,
you don't want to push somebody over the edge because you're not a mean,
no,
heartless person.
I don't beef with weak people.
No.
I give me a challenge. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be the reason
Somebody hurts
something
themselves or
happens. Yeah.
Hey,
So,
Shay, you
Sarah,
got
we don't
beef?
know you. Who are you speaking on?
hmm, what is that?
I don't know. They keep asking, what did she say?
Is that the person that wants to stare at my butthole?
Oh, just sit and follow the conversation the best you can.
they're a bush mama. What kind of bush we talking about?
Never
Pear
meant to make your doctor
pie.
cry.
Cliff notes.
May I ask a question?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. They just told who they are.
Oh,
Mm.
Question.
Shannon.
Is
You could
anybody
have
in
said,
the chat or in the boxes, have you ever been so elevated that that is your reason why you don't remember what you said the night before?
Yes.
Have you met me?
Stewie, I picked Stewie.
I knew you would go there, Con.
Been a
And
long
then
time,
Val
but
with
yeah.
her 8375609. But yeah, it's just, it is. And, I don't know. I just was wondering that because there's some people that are still DMing me and I'm getting ripped and I don't know what I did. What did I do? Nothing. I wasn't into box. I was only into chat. But yeah, you're all right. As soon as the box opened and she entered the room, the vibe shifted
Yeah.
on
I
edge.
completely missed that.
I think it was an intentional preemptive strike, if you will.
And that's why I dropped.
Exactly. But it's like
And you should
poking
have
the
had to,
bear.
Stewie.
No,
No,
I think it
he
was
shouldn't
best
have.
that I did at the time because what I
Yeah.
said to her could have been a whole lot worse. So,
Maddie with the eyeballs. And you're right, Shay, when it comes to a certain person, she is very vulnerable. And it's going to take her a while to, even though she screamed at me, which is fine, I'll take it. I'm stronger. I'm a lot stronger, and I'm 3 times her age. So, bring it. I've been through worse, and I'm sure I'll go through ups and downs again, but trials and tribulations. And Shay, you want beef? Let's beef, honey. Let's go, gal.
right. See,
I
here's
don't
my
like.
thing. Here's a prime example. Okay, I haven't spoke bad about the girl. I haven't spoke to her since that day.
But she's
Okay,
been here now.
and
it's right
she's
there.
here now talking. Why are you following me around? Don't y'all talk about stalking. I haven't spoke bad on you. What I said
No,
was, I know a little bit more about you than other people, and I know that you've been through a lot. I know you're not mentally okay with everything you've been through. I am not the type of person to make that fucking mental health worse. And so I could have easily kept going, but I didn't. I walked away. I haven't spoke to you since. I've got you blocked. And yet here
You
you
coming on a
are.
burner.
Here you are sitting in my live wanting to cause an issue just like you constantly fucking do with people.
Well, here's an issue for me.
And
Fuck you,
even
Shannon.
bringing up somebody's deceased grandchild, no matter how you put it, it shouldn't have been brought up. Now, if
No.
you keep on, I'm going to say something ugly. So I suggest you stop. That is your warning. okay? Because I haven't spoke bad about you. I've actually sympathized for you.
Hmm. Do you want her kicked out, Shay, or are you okay with her being
No,
in here?
no, let her sit. Let's see. If she
Okay.
can sit. If she's gonna act right, she can sit. But if she's gonna act stupid, she's gonna get stupid. Please don't talk in third person with me.
Well,
And
all I
don't say
know,
your name is Sarah when we know who you are.
Shannon.
So that
well,
was lie number one.
Shannon
Exactly.
wants peace.
What truth?
Well,
What truth, Shannon? You made the comment bringing up a deceased grandchild that had just gotten buried. It doesn't matter what context you put it in, you brought it up.
And who are you, Sarah? Because I've never seen a Sarah
that's
Bush
Chandler.
Mama. Yeah, I know it is.
So
Shay has
listen,
not spoke on you. Shay actually has,
Been nice.
I don't want to say felt sorry, but has understood
Hmm.
your feelings and validated your feelings.
I don't
no,
give a fuck. Why are you here?
Sarah, I would just like to say something to you. If you would let
If you
Shannon
want
know,
peace, then why are you here? That's the thing. If you want peace, I'm sorry, Andy, but I gotta get this out.
you
If
go.
you want peace, why are you in a live that you know probably out of the 71 people, 72, that 68 of these people don't give a shit about you? Why are you here if you want peace? When you want peace, you normally don't go looking for trouble. You don't go into lives where you know you're not wanted. I promise you, nobody is in here talking bad about you.
Mm.
I actually
And we
feel
want
very
And
sorry
you,
for you.
and you
and
don't
we want
speak on
peace.
Shay's grandbaby, period. So Shannon, I suggest you go.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Cause she's fucking
Fuck you,
weird, Dee
who's
Dee.
fuck you, Shannon? That's hilarious. I'm
It's
sorry.
not me. It's not
Because
me.
Lucy just said she's gonna take you right around that Christmas tree. Keep digging it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Rocking
See,
around.
and this is how it all started. She started with Maddie. We gave her the benefit of the doubt. Started with me, gave her the benefit of the doubt. Started with Ange, gave her the benefit of the doubt. We let it go. We spoke to her. She took accountability after the fifth time, and I told her, keep your head up. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. Don't let it ruin your day. Just, stay strong and stay out of bullshit. And I said, if you have a problem with me, you can come to me. I'm pretty chill to talk to on the back end. I don't just snap on people for no reason. And left it alone. But then she kept on and kept on and kept on. Since the big blow up that I had with her, I have not spoke to that girl. I haven't even made any comments, nothing. But now you done found yourself in a live knowing
Where
you're
you
not
don't
wanted
belong.
here.
When all 73 people have Shay's back.
Yep.
Well,
Actually, I'll drop if Bush Mama wants to come up and take my box.
Con,
Now Shannon's crash out. All of
Con.
Shannon's people are here. Fuck you, Shannon. Shannon's crash out.
Now
Well,
you see
almost.
what happened, Shannon? You come in a place you're not wanted and starting problems.
Well, I would like to say something to her, if I may.
Go ahead.
Um, there was a lie being held by someone. They had never gone live before, and they asked if I would be there, so I hopped in. And they had never done boxes, so I said, "Well, let's give it a go." So I jump up in a box, and then I thought everything was copacetic, so I left. I said, "Well, I'll be back," and then I got a DM saying, "Please come back in now." I went back in now, and somebody who disrupted live earlier today, and this person, Bush, whoever, was in there ripping her, just tearing her up. So I hopped up in a box. I'm like, okay, what is going on and why? They went after me, and TikTok gave her a 10-minute timeout down in the chat. because I figured better to go after me than the person who was holding the lie, because she never had a lie before. And I'm like, okay, I've taken worse from better, or worse from worse. How does that go? But Con, you're off by your mathematics a little bit. You didn't include my 38 multiple personalities.
Ah, gummit. Andy, I knew I was missing something.
Oh, where'd she
And
go?
she's gone. I swear.
That's what she does.
I just wanted to say I don't know, like I've seen Andy in lives and I've seen her in the chat and she speaks so well and she's just so calm. Like she kind of reminds me of Ange in the way she just speaks and just
Just her demeanor and
yeah,
everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
Are
yeah.
you talking about me?
Yes, I
Aaron,
was talking about
are
you.
you speaking on me? Do we have a
Yes.
situation?
No, honey, I was just saying
You
that I don't.
want me to send you a Christmas card, aren't you?
That'd be my first one I've gotten this year.
Hey,
Well,
Jody.
No, I was just saying that I've seen you in lives and I've seen you in chats and you always speak so well. And
stop it.
I just, I, I know we don't know each other very well, but I think very highly of you. And I was just saying
Oh,
that you
stop it.
remind me, you remind me a lot of Ange in that
Oh,
way.
jeez.
And Ange is one of my favorite people.
Well, mine too. And,
On
it's
this app.
Matt, not Shay and all that, but Con and Maddie right now, they can tell you I've been around a while. I've been on this app for a little over 7 years now. I
Wow.
have never seen the likes of this, and I never went live myself or hopped in boxes till this year. And I don't like it when people go after people I care about.
Same.
I will stand, and I'm not going to be Tendo's full chest, change the narrative, blah blah, come out of character. I never come out of character except one time. I raged against the machine, and I profusely apologized for that to the host and all, and they said, no, go for it. And I'm like,
That's a good
I even
song.
asked if I was allowed to drop the F-bomb,
Yeah.
I don't call people. I mean, if they want me to call them something, they're going to put it on their profile, right, Aaron? I mean, Concar, I call her, sometimes I've called her Cece before, but,
Right.
I thought, well, maybe that would offend her, so I better call her Concar, but Con will tell you I've been around,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
Maddie, and I don't like what was done to me. It didn't feel good at all, and it's going on for a year, and I
I'm so,
don't get it.
I don't
So,
know who's messing with you, but they need to knock it off because
oh, they're not going
I'll
to.
stand up for you because I like
Oh,
you.
no, you don't need to be somebody that's going to make a pledge or broker
No,
a
I don't
phone
make no
call.
pledges. I haven't made the Pledge of Allegiance since I was in elementary, and I am not making any pledges anytime soon.
Well, I'm rocking on the preamble to the Constitution, okay? But the thing is, I don't need anybody, and I would like everyone to know this. I don't need somebody to tell me that they can make a phone call to so and so and themselves and get me on the phone, and maybe we can figure it out, work it through. Well, there's nothing to work through. If this person wants to apologize to me, I'll accept it. Does that mean that I'm going to go ahead and do whatever I do? Yeah, I'm just going to keep doing me. But number one, I don't lie. Number two, if any of them had even looked at my page, they would have seen I don't lie. Everybody loves the dogs. Everybody loves the corgi puppies, and everybody loves the Frenchies, and this is what we do.
Yeah.
But when somebody's hitting me even up today in my DMs, calling me a liar, telling me that I need to be careful of where I go. Beware. That was the word that was used. You need to beware. Like, ooh, okay, well, here's my comeback for that. Boo.
And that's the other thing. I am
And she's gone.
tired of Scott,
Yep, she
tired of
does
people
that.
telling people where they need to go, like where they can and cannot go. Like I just
Yeah.
never in my real life, like my friends don't tell me who I can be. Like I have different groups of friends, like, and they don't give a shit who I'm friends. Like It's not, they don't care. Like, I can be friends with whoever I want to.
Mm-hmm.
But on this app, it's all about, well, you can't be here and you can't be there. And why not? We're all
Well, I
nosy.
mean, you see, you know us from the back end. Like, we
Yeah,
all have certain people that we talk to that one of the other girls don't talk to. Like, we
right.
respect each other's boundaries, and we know
Absolutely.
everybody is not gonna be cool with everybody, but you can
Correct.
be civil.
Yep, absolutely. But I am going to say, after this live, I will go back and reblock the person I was told to a year. I wasn't told to block this person, but I was told that this person was drama and that I should stay away from them. So I blocked them.
Hmm.
And now I know why. And I will go back to blocking this person. But it's funny that the person, and I'm not going to drop names, but the person that told me to block this person is now like besties with this person. But
Oh yeah,
it is
yeah.
what it is.
That's a whole thing with all of them.
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
my phone is about to die, and
All
I need to
right.
go to bed and get some beauty rest because I sure in the hell need it. But I don't know what happened to all in Angel's life, but I'm sorry that it happened. And Stewie, you stay strong and you say whatever the fuck you need to say.
Okay.
Thanks.
Well, thank you
And
for coming up. And you
yep,
don't need
thanks.
beauty rest. You're beautiful. Have a
No,
good
I
night.
do, I do it. But thank you. And good night, pickle bitch.
Good
I'm
night.
sorry.
Good
I just
night,
have to.
baby.
Good night, Krista. Good night, everybody. Good night, Con.
Good
Good
night,
Good
night.
honey.
night.
I'll be thinking about you tomorrow.
Thank
Krista's
you.
probably already asleep.
She's
So.
in there
Okay.
snoring.
And B, if
Mm,
you're in here, I'll be thinking of
I
you too,
am
sweetie.
not.
No, B
Thank
is
you very
Oh,
asleep.
much.
Steve.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there
She
she is.
speaks. She
Mm-hmm.
speaks.
All right. Good night, guys. Good night, Shay. Good night,
Good
everybody.
night.
Good
Good night.
night.
Good night.
Unfortunately, Cliff Notes, it was not Chris Jenner. I'm sorry to disappoint.
What?
Yeah. Well,
Anywho.
I
Tracy, how do you
appreciate
not?
everybody coming out and speaking their, their thoughts and hanging out with us and stuff. Like, I know it's been a minute since I've been on. I've been trying to get with everyone, but life has been lifing.
Yeah.
Life is lifing right now.
Yeah.
Y'all, my baby's gonna be 18.
Alright, that
Well, in
Oh,
it
45 more minutes.
oh Lord. Well no, she's behind us, I think.
Yep. Hour
Oh,
and 45 for me.
Mm.
oh, you're
okay.
Central Con?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
I appreciate you too, Andy.
yes, Tracy. What's up?
Uh-oh.
You're
What'd
in
I do?
trouble.
What'd you do, pickle bitch?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord.
Not our sweet Maddie. Yes, Charlene. He'll be 18.
Nice
It's crazy.
try.
Oh.
Oh, Tracy, I don't remember.
Early birthday, Jamie.
Oh, happy birthday, Jamie.
Oh, happy
Oh,
early
happy
birthday, Jamie.
birthday.
Lots of Decembers.
Yeah.
Krista's birthday is today and tomorrow.
That's right,
Oh
Krista. You're
my
born on my
God.
son's birthday. Oh,
Lord
Happy
have
belated
mercy.
birthday, Krista.
Lord have mercy. I can't with y'all.
Brina's grandson is 18 on Wednesday.
Oh wow.
You know
Nice.
what, Krista? You're gonna be my birthday twin too. That's so awesome.
Sweet
Oh, we're
pea.
all gonna be. She's gonna be everybody's birthday twin
I
this
Oh,
year.
know, I love it.
thank you, Lucy.
Just go with it, Krista. You get extra gifts for different birthdays. Just go for it.
Exactly. Throw
no.
your cash app up. Let them
Hmm.
just throw you some money out for your birthday.
I'm good, Shemek. How
Hey,
are you?
love you. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I know the other week I said I was gonna go live and I never did. I was drained. I was fucking drained. Like it
Well, you've been working a lot, Shay.
Yeah. Just hopefully after the first of the year, I can chill out.
Hey, She-Mac.
But I do appreciate you coming back on, Shay. I was worried about Ange. I was worried about all of y'all.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I said earlier today I was thinking about going live just to say hi to everybody, and then that happened, and with Ange, suddenly ending, I was like, nah, we can't leave everybody hanging like that. So
Well, we do appreciate it. I haven't been on here. I have not been on, but when one of y'all go on, I try to make it in.
good night, Sassy. Hey, Green Eyes.
Hey everybody,
Hey,
Good
Green
night,
Eyes.
Sassy. Hey.
good to see you.
Good to see you. How you feeling?
I'm doing okay.
Good.
One day at a time. That's all I can do.
That's right.
Just like the rest of us.
I can't believe your grandson turned 18. Time just goes by so fast. I can't. I'm gonna be the biggest baby, like when my grandson turns 18. My oldest one.
I
Oh
don't know where the years went. It has flown by.
Yep.
yeah.
I got 2 more years and my oldest will be 18.
Oh gosh.
Maddie, it'll be here before you know it.
And
Yeah.
then 2 years after that, my daughter will be 18.
Mm.
Mm.
It's
Yeah.
quick.
Very quick.
I mean, I know I'm old to have an 18-year-old, but
Girl, get out of
You're not
here.
Whatever,
old
Con.
yet.
I'm
You better
50.
shut your mouth.
I'm 53 with an 18-year-old
So?
Who gives a shit?
You
and
look a
a
dang 30.
30-year-old.
So?
It's okay.
Shit.
I left some time in between.
Yeah, that was fair.
I actually enjoyed that being 13 years apart.
Mm-hmm.
I really did enjoy it.
Yeah.
Wow.
They still got to be like a, an only child, but then when my oldest turned 16, he was able to drive around the youngest.
Right. Right.
Oh
That's what
yeah,
I
those
had to
are
do.
good.
Andy, I did have a good time. Yes, ma'am. I asked Shay earlier if she needed me to rub. She said they were tingling. I said, you need me to
Mm-hmm.
rub them? She didn't even
Yep.
respond to me.
Yeah.
Rude.
Rude.
Sorry, I sometimes I get to visualizing when y'all say things and I forget we're in a conversation. Mhm.
Shit.
No, I
You
was
gotta share
thinking
with
about it.
Ange.
Well, Lance tapped my box earlier, so I'm good.
Oh,
Ooh.
Uh,
God.
Mac, I do have something. I have a little video.
Oh my gosh, Jonesy, Scotland?
You're gonna
Wow.
have to Snapchat me though, because I'm pretty sure I'll get violated.
Mhm.
She has. Ooh, I'm thinking about those pictures we were all sharing.
No, it's not.
I saw him last night, but it was only briefly. Uh, I have to look in the dungeon and see if he's uploaded some more pictures for us.
He said,
Speaking of, Shay, do you have Con's number?
I
Oh,
yes.
do.
God.
Send her that video.
Okay.
Oh, please
Oh,
do.
that one. Oh, God.
Oh, Lord.
Took me a minute, but
Jamie, that's what we ask her every time she gets on the damn phone.
yeah, the Nipcast. We ask her how they're
Mm-hmm.
doing today, how they feeling,
Give
and
us the weather.
that's how we base our day.
Cece, if I could send it to you on here, I totally would.
Oh, the other dude that she's talking about.
Do I watch it now or do I wait?
Go
Go
ahead.
for it.
Go ahead.
It's not long. I mean, well, never mind. Go
I
watch it.
mean, the video's not long.
Oh shit. Oh, she's watching it.
Got that shit on replay.
I said it's not too.
Right.
Damn. I got to take the cover off the generator.
Oh shit.
The
And
goddamn
clean off
critter
the
getter.
cobwebs.
Clean the
Grandma drinking
cotton.
eggnog now.
Woo!
I don't know. She might.
Yeah, so it wasn't a long video at all.
No, no, it wasn't long at all.
Nope.
Just the video.
We're so bad.
Jamie, it's a different one.
This is a
More
yeah, this is
penises than y'all
different.
put together. I ran with a gay nudist for 15 years. Damn, Cece. You
Hell
got some
yeah.
stories, girl.
You might got some good pictures too.
Right? Nah, my goal is to smoke with Cece. That's my goal.
Y'all two together, that would be amazing.
Calling each other cunts.
Uh-huh. Just video it, please. No, just do a live.
Yeah, that's true. We
Pass
can
me
do
the
that. We'll figure that out one
BONG,
day.
you cunt.
Puff, puff, pass.
Oh, shit.
But y'all did make me feel better. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, we thank you for coming up. I noticed you hadn't really been around, but I hadn't really been around either, so I figured
It
you
just,
deserve
it's just too
participated.
much. It really is.
Yeah.
And then like I said with my dad, and then getting the call today that my aunt passed today. It's just
Yeah,
we
sorry to hear that.
we all have
I'm
real
sorry, Con.
lives. Thank you. Regardless whether we're on this app or not, something is always going on.
Good night, Miss D.
Absolutely.
Good night, Misty.
What you got going on, Green Eyes? Anything
Not a
good?
whole lot. Nothing exciting.
You got that black Christmas tree up?
I do.
I
Off
bet it
of
looks
my Nightmare
gorgeous.
Before Christmas ornaments.
Oh,
I need to start wrapping these presents. That's what I need to be doing.
Oh, I
And I
hate
just can't
wrapping.
bring myself to do it. I hate it so much.
I
Yeah,
suck
I'm not
at it.
even
You
done
know, if it's
shopping.
wrapped all weird and crazy, it came from me.
I can do it. I just don't enjoy it.
Yeah, that too.
I haven't even started. I need for my grandson to go upstairs and get in his bed, but I told him we would hang out, so we hung out, and now he thinks he's sleeping downstairs, but the problem is he's not sleeping.
oh,
You knew that was gonna happen.
yep.
Yeah, my spare bedroom is all to hell right now. I can't even sit on the floor and try to wrap anything.
Joni, I'll be overnighting my presents to you to wrap, and then
Yeah,
I'll
for
pay for
real.
overnight shipping back.
Me too, Joni.
Yeah,
All of
I
my
If
need
it
a
wasn't
shade of
for
green.
having a young grandson, I wouldn't wrap anything. It's just easier to throw it in a bag and
Yeah,
call it
that
a
too.
day.
Oh, I agree. I don't even leave the house to go to a store. I shop everything online
Same.
and have it delivered. But then I hate to bring it upstairs and then to wrap it. So anyone volunteering, I will send all of my gifts to be wrapped. I will pay to send to you and pay to send back, please.
I do online shopping, and then Sunday I'm off. It's my last day off for a while, and that's the day I have to go shopping and do all the wrapping. And
Mm.
listen, I still haven't even finished putting up the stockings. I got to do that tonight. I only have half of them up.
Yeah, I've got my daughters. We gotta go hang that up out there.
We're gonna get a call from Shay. I'm so fucking overstimulated.
Yeah.
I can't do it anymore. I'm done.
Yeah,
It's a
the
lot
other
of work
day
to get all
I
that
was
stuff out and then have to put it all back away.
Right. Yeah. If it doesn't get done tonight, it's not happening. I'm gonna put it right back in the box and throw it right back in the spare room.
Well,
But
that's the great thing about having the black Christmas tree is it can be decorated for Halloween and
Yeah.
then just stay till Christmas.
yeah. Oh
Girl,
yeah.
I'd leave it all year long. I'd do Valentine's and St. Patrick's Day and Easter and
I know somebody
Columbus.
that does that. I have a friend that does that. She just changes out the ornaments for the holidays.
I have a friend that does it.
Yeah, I can't. I can't do it. I would love to be able to do that, but if it's not supposed to be in there, like I have to get rid of it. It will stress me out.
Oh, it does me too, Shay. My OCD will be nope.
Yeah.
It's time for that to go.
I need to do my fireplace mantle. My grandson was asking me to put the train and stuff up, and I'm like, "Ugh, why do you remember these things?"
I bet you got to give them those grandma traditions.
Yeah, I
We all have
am.
the best traditions of our grandmas.
Yes.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it tonight. I have to stay up all night for work tomorrow, so I'm gonna do it.
Or just tell him the batteries are dead. We'll do it next year.
Yeah.
And no, you can't borrow my generator.
I was just about to say something.
Damn.
I'm going to be stingy after that video. You can't get my generator.
That's right. Hmm.
Oh my.
Yep. Y'all getting sleepy?
I
Y'all
I
am.
am.
yawning? All
Five,
right.
o'clock- 5 o'clock will be here early.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
gonna jump
yes.
off here and make him go get in his bed because he's got school tomorrow, and I'm gonna get started. I appreciate everybody coming in, chat, and everybody in the boxes, and very thankful for all the gifts
Thank you
and
for the gifts.
support
Yes,
and
thank you,
like
everybody.
loves and even you, Shannon. Thank you for coming in. We
Love you,
appreciate you.
Val.
Well, thank y'all for going live. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And hopefully we'll be live again. Y'all will be before Christmas. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
make us wait till Christmas.
No,
Yeah.
I'm sure one of us will be live, and next Sunday when I'm off, because I'll have to stay up all night. I'll try to pop on Sunday night for everybody. So
I
Well,
hope you all have a wonderful night.
you
have a good
too,
You
Green
night.
too.
Eye. And I hope everyone else does. Good night, everyone in the chat.
Good night,
Good
y'all. Get
Good
some
night,
night.
Good
rest.
everyone.
night, everybody.
Bye.